Hi, Nick Landry here for Blue Tiger Poker, bringing you guys the first video series in the 10K Challenge. What is the 10K Challenge about? Well, it's basically last year in March I started to do a zero money in my PokerStars account and try to run it up to $10,000. As you guys might know, some things came along and made that very difficult to do. So it was on hold a few times, and then we started it back. So, kind of giving you guys, this is going to be a highlight reel and kind of going over where we stand in 10K, and then at the end I'll explain why we are doing the videos now and bringing it free to everyone. So. In March, I started with, again, no money in the PokerStars account. Started playing free rolls and points, and finally had the first score after about 16 free rolls, had $55. Still wanted over 100 to start playing cash. That's more my specialty. Played some more, got $1. Then it took about 30 or so more free rolls and points before I'd accumulated over the $100 mark. So got that going, and then jumped on some cash tables and run very hot for the whole month of March in that. Didn't really have any bad variance, and variance was actually on our side. So I think the whole month of March I was running at like 34 big blinds per 100, so it was like crazy off the charts, but it was playing some super micro stakes. So we actually got the first month in the books, and then in April we moved up to 5 NL, and then we continued on up the mark there. And then you guys know what happened on April 15th. So Black Friday came down with a vengeance, and the government said no more for PokerStars and all of them. So luckily we were playing on PokerStars and not the other famous site, Full Tilt, who are basically worthless pieces of crap. But we got our bankroll finally from them after about a couple weeks, and then we started out and we put some money on Carbon there for a while, played on there, and then pretty much had some craziness going on back and forth. We put it on stop again. Still kind of thinking out what was going on. Had some major downswings. So eventually got everything back on track, and the thing went up. And then kind of took the money out of there and started playing on Bodog. So had an account on there and felt like that was probably the better EV choice at the time. Softer field for the stakes we were playing. So played on there and played some heads-up games and whatnot, and then of course had some more heaters, and then we had some more downswings along the way. We got through the 20% mark, I think, like in July of last year, and then Bodog announced that they were going to be leaving the U.S. market, so it was kind of cautious with the money. And of course, anybody who's been playing since Black Friday, you should be not leaving a lot of money on your accounts anyhow. So we made a decision to kind of wait and see how things were going to pan out. And then back in December, once the switch was over to the new site, Bravada, from the Mohawk Gaming Commissions, we started playing there, and then we've just been playing on Bravada. Now the unfortunate thing, which leads us to bringing these videos free to most of our clients that we coach, BlueTigerPoker is a coaching site, is because there's no way for us to be tracked anymore on that site. So we can't, and our HUDs don't work. We can't post graphs. I can plug it in, but there's really no, nobody can go look my name up and say, hey, this is what this guy was doing here, and he was doing well. So we felt like it was just beneficial to give more credit to what we're doing, and in the poker world, I think that goes a long way. So we're just going to be shooting some videos. It's mostly for fun. The good thing is I get to speak my own mind, so you might hear some harsh language here and there during some hands, but the thing is, don't really go and tilt too much about that stuff. It's just I like to get it out of my system and go on about my day. So where we stand right now, we're almost at the halfway mark. We're right around 4,800 in the account. And so the next few weeks, I'm going to be putting a highlight reel here for this one, and then starting next week, we're going to have some live play rolling out to you guys, kind of giving you updates along the way, and that's about it. So without further ado, guys, here's some highlights, and we'll see you next time. Until then, good luck at the tables.